Hey guys, Jackie here. Quick update for you. My race schedule for this year, finally, and where I'm at with everything. So, you may have seen the T100 put out the initial start list that I am going to be one of the wild cards that will be joining in Miami. I got to fill you in a little bit on what's been going on so far this year. So in January, unfortunately, I broke my pinky toe on my left foot, and it was pretty bad. I wasn't able to walk normal at all, put any weight on that foot. For a couple weeks, I was walking super strange. And when I began running, what I noticed was I was having a whole bunch of kind of dysfunction in that ankle and some issues with that pain in that peroneal tendon. And I think it was because I had been walking funny to make up for that messed up toe. So I've been kind of slowly and, very gently been able to run a few times and been doing some needling, as you saw in that last video, and some kind of rehab type of things to get that ankle right. And on the positive, we are definitely headed in the right direction. The pain is going away. The ankle seems to be working normal again. So because of that, I felt confident enough that I could take this Miami spot. No promises on what that run will look like. I've been doing way more swim and bike volume than pretty much I've ever done before. So I think I'm on week 6 of 14 to 15 hour bike weeks with a fair amount of work in there. So things are really, really moving in a good direction. And same for the swim. I've been doing 20,000 yards a week. This is my 5th or 6th week of doing that, with quite a lot of really solid work in those 20,000 yards. Very thankful that the toe thing happened, because it's hard to put in the big volume, at least for me, for the bike and the swim, when really I just love running and I just want to go running and I feel good running. So it's been really cool to be able to devote my energy to the swim and the bike. So I'm actually looking forward to Miami despite the run, and just being out there with friends and being part of the first T100 race. So yeah, that should be really exciting. Now, after Miami, I'm going to try focusing on the Ironman Pro Series. I'm not I don't think, be ready. Well, I know I will not be ready to race Texas with many of the women that are kicking off there, but I'm going to start my season in St. George at the 70.3 North American Championships. And from there, then I will head fully into Ironman life and race Ironman Hamburg in Germany in June, and then Ironman Lake Placid in July. And from there, I'll be able to tell fully what's going on with the series, how I'm doing in Ironman, and kind of adjust from there, whether I go to, if it's going well, go to Ironman World Champs in Nice, even though, maybe I won't have time to recon that course as I think it deserves and needs, because it's a pretty technical bike ride, but I would just go out there and do the best I could. If Ironman's not going great, which at this point I think it will, then I would probably just continue with a bunch of 70.3s to close out the year. So we'll see. And at the very end of the year, in December, I'll be doing the 70.3 World Champs in New Zealand. Funny story on that is the World Champs were scheduled to be in New Zealand, I think back in end of 2019 or 2020. And back then, I had set that race as a goal, and that was going to be my final race, and I was going to retire after that 70.3. And man, the experiences I have had since that time, I can't imagine if I would have retired then. So I'm actually very thankful for the last few years and all the cool things I've been able to do. So looking forward to building on that this year and diving straight into these new challenges with Ironman and just exploring new things for my body in this phase. So huge thanks to my sponsors who are with me this year and who are supporting this kind of like new phase. First off on the new sponsors is Zoot, and I'm super pumped. They, on very short notice, are getting me a kit in time for Miami. I wasn't planning to kick off until May, but they are real quick getting me a kit. So we've got Zoot, we've got Garmin back on board, we've got Good Life Racing and Piedmontese Beef, and that's a really cool one because I love eating well and I love having good meat for my family. You know, that's important for us with Mark hunting and fishing, but now we also get really good beef as well. So yeah, those are the main ones. I'm still with Rudy Project. That's been a long time partnership, and Shimano and Alt Red. And I feel like I'm going to miss something here, so I might have to like pop some things in, but yeah, I'm feeling very well supported and really excited for the year to come. So thank you for following. If you're liking the stuff I'm putting out there and want me to continue, click that subscribe button. Please leave a comment, and especially if you're going to be at one of the races that I'm going to be at, I would love to hear that, and then we can say hi.